Alright, hey you guys, Thunder here, and today, in this video, I will be covering up every Murder Mystery 2 event and everything that has happened in Murder Mystery 2 in this one video, 2014 through 2022. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Murder Mystery 1. Murder Mystery 1 was first created in January 18, 2014, created by Nikilis. Murder Mystery 1 was a remake of the Murder Mystery Gmod games people would make back then. It would be as a 12-player game, 10 innocents, 1 sheriff, and 1 murderer. The background footage contains footage of January 26, 2014 of a user playing MM1, and it starts off in the map Office 1, which Office 1 was the original Office map before 2 and 3. The players around are called Mike, Victor, Delta, Alpha, X-Ray, etc. Those are all code names for the game. The classic Rarity was obtained back in this timeline in 2014. Splitter was worth 800 points, Ghost was worth 1,200 points, Prince being 2,000, Shadow being 3,000, and Blood being 4,000 points. While the gun classics being Cowboy for 800 points, Laser for 1,200, Phaser 1,500, and Golden being 3,500 points. The lobby was red and black checkers with a cross in the middle with 3 voting pads to it. The maps Haunted House, The Lab, Office 1, Hotel, Terraria, Italy, and Abandoned Mine were very basic maps and had little to no detail whatsoever. No pets, no radios, hell, not even your username. They use code names instead of usernames to prevent teamers and cheaters. They had custom faces game pass, where you could pick which face you want to have in the next upcoming round. You would gain points from playing and surviving or winning during rounds, and the points were spent on classic weapons. It had another tab or feature called bags. The bag feature would allow you to change your coin bag from 5 to 10 depending on your level if it was high enough. Murder Mystery 2, 2014 to 2015. Later in 2014 in December, the creator Nikilis had transformed Murder Mystery 1 into Murder Mystery 2, changing it forever. MM2 introduced Godlies in boxes. The boxes were Gunbox 1 and Knifebox 2, containing Luger and Death Shard, coming along with the codes. First code, Reptile in 2015, giving Gifted Reptile and 2015, which 2015 included fireworks printed on the blade supported by a shiny silver guard. It has 2015 written on the black handle. 2015 had come and there was a new lobby. It looked like the map Italy, containing a body of water inside of a circle and a cross inside of that circle with 3 voting pads. More boxes were added called Knife Box 1, Gun Box 2, and MLG Box. A new feature was added called Emotes and Effects. The effects would put an effect on your knife, making it more unique and standing out. In 2015, more maps were added, such as Office 2, Workplace, Mansion, and House. Even a map you have 99% not heard of, Millbase. Not the map in the current state of the game. It was a map that had a bedroom with bunk beds, offices, shooting ranges, garages, and food places, and a whole lot more. Nothing much changed besides that at the time, but that update would be huge. New mechanics were added that nobody had seen before, and Nikilis had even added a loading screen with how to play, telling you the tutorial of how to play the game. Later in the year, Zyleek had made a new small lobby with a fountain in the middle where Nikilis would stand. There was not much to the lobby. They were small buildings in a blue voting room, but it was beginning to have detail in the game. The MLG box was also changed to the Chroma box, which was Rainbow box. Knife and Gun Box 3 and also Knife Box 4 were released. Halloween 2015 had introduced even more features, such as MM2 Bingo. MM2 Bingo was a GUI where each square will have a challenge you would need to complete. Each role has 3 challenges of varying difficulty: innocent, sheriff, and murderer. each have their own challenges, creating a 3x3 grid for a total of 9 challenges. Complete an entire row of challenges to earn the reward at the end. Basically, the challenges would take a few hours to complete, but in this bingo event, you would get some coins, the Jack Rare knife, the Mummy Rare gun, Web legendary knife, Rupture legendary gun, and the final prize being the Spider Godly knife. That was the first big MM2 event. Christmas 2015 introduced a new event in GUI that would contain a brand new feature, such as having Elite in that time would give you the green Elite knife. For 10 coins you would get 1 gift, 75 gifts would get you the Xmas Godly. 2 new boxes released, 2015 Xmas box and 2015 Xmas gun box. There was a knife box and the gun box. The knife box contained the Godly candy, while the gun box contained the Godly sugar. The tree legendaries in each box are valued nearly the same as the actual Godlies. 1 heat plus 100 gifts would get you a chill knife. 1 saw plus 100 gifts would give you the handsaw knife. 1 Luger plus 75 gifts would either give you red Luger or green Luger. It was a 50-50 chance. The lobby was snowy, and that's about it for 2015. It was the first massive Murder Mystery event. Murder Mystery 2 2016. The first 2016 event was the Valentine's event. It introduced 6 commons: Roses, Valentine, Passion, Blossom, Hearts, and Sweetheart. It also introduced the beloved Heart Pet, which people went crazy for. This event was very small, but it brought 7 items to the community that everybody loves. Halloween 2016 was great. It introduced a new Halloween box containing the commons Ghosty, Witch, and Brains, the uncommons Moons, Wolf, and Vampire, rares Orange Marble and Bats, the legendary was the Red Scratch, and the Godly was the Hallow's Edge. Instead of using coins, Nikilis made a new currency called candies to replace coins for the event. 1 diamond would give you 2 candies. The event box was 100 candies to unlock. The lobby was designed in a spooky manner, and that's about it for 2016 Halloween. Christmas 2016 was, in my opinion, the best Christmas event. It introduced St. Nikilis in Santa's workshop. For 25 diamonds, you could get red wrapping paper. For 100 diamonds, you could get purple, and for 250, you could get gold wrapping paper. Salvaging commons will give you basketball rubber. 4 basketball rubber will get you 1 blue coin. The higher the rarity, the higher the price. 4 video game parts from legendaries would get you a game console, which if you wrapped it with a gold wrapping paper, it would be worth a lot more. For 750 coins, you could get the Ice Dragon Godly knife from Santa's workshop. You could also get an elf and a reindeer from it. For 50 blue coins, you could get 1 red coin, which would do nothing, and I regret getting many of them. It also brought in the candy cane radio and the gingerbread radio. That's about it? No, that's not about it. How could we forget the biggest detail of this event? Something that was once added, yet removed, was re-added and remastered. Crafting. They made Seer obtainable, but better yet, for ties and heat, you can craft an ancient new Rarity Flames knife. The hype for this knife was insane the first day. This event was very nostalgic. Murder Mystery 2 2017. 2016 Christmas being removed, back to the bland old lobby nobody cared for anymore. Wait, Assassin got shut down? What did Prisman do this time? Hang on, what? New Assassin mode for MM2 and a brand new Hospital 2 map? Yes, Nikilis really did Prisman dirty like that. The new Hospital 2 map was good, but the hype around the Assassin game mode was crazy. Months later, with no updates, Nikilis dropped Factory and Police Station map. 2 new great maps the community loved. Halloween 2017 introduced a Brand new, larger, and improved lobby. A new box with Pumpkin Godly. New item pack including Battle Axe and Traveler and a Bats effect. A new pumpkin pet if you talked to the mysterious Traveler and gave him 100 candies from 2016, you would get a Hallows Blade Godly. New 2017 candies were added, and a coin exchange feature doing the same thing as 2016's was re-added. There were secrets to the new lobby as well. There was a bug where if you unboxed 13 boxes in a private server all alone, you would unbox the Godly, which is why its value is lower than the others. Christmas 2017 introduced a brand new feature called the leaderboard. The new box had the Winter's Edge Godly. Santa's challenges were new, and he gave you tasks to do in order to get the new legendary knife. The winter item pack came out with Ice Shard, Ice Phoenix, and the Blizzard effect. Santa's workshop had green wrapping paper, blue wrapping paper, and ultra wrapping paper. For 3,000 snow tokens, you could get a snowflake, and for 5,000, you could get a frost saber. For 100 tokens, you could get a gingerbread effect. For 20, you could get a candy cane effect. For 10, you could get snowflakes. And for 60, you can get the knife effect wrapper. The effect called knife wrapper. You could get the Santa dog pet for 10 tokens, which I collected them before I got banned. Blue candy cane radio for 400 tokens. Green for 300. Call radio for 60. And ice radio for 15. The leaderboard was a GUI that showed the top 100 players' snow tokens. Pretty useless, right? Murder Mystery 2 2018. Fortnite blew up during 2018, which probably killed Nikilis' motive to update MM2, as it sat dead until the next Halloween update. Sometime September, I joined MM2 and it gave me a blue candy number 35. Why? I figured out it was because of the 2017 leaderboard that I had mentioned earlier. Halloween 2018 introduced a brand new main event feature, which was a battle pass. It had 100 tiers and almost every tier had a reward. Each tier cost 100 candies, meaning it cost 9,900 candies to complete. At the end, you could get yourself a Battle Axe 2 Godly. It also came with emotes such as Zombie or Headless. The box contained Boneblade, which was the Godly that year. It was black and white. Wait, then why is there a rainbow one right here? Nikilis added a variant called Chroma. It blew people's mind, making them go crazy over them. They were insanely rare to even see in a box, yet unbox one? Fascinating. The leaderboard was the same as 2017 Christmas. Christmas 2018 introduced a Lumberyard and the Ginger Luger Godly. The Lumberyard was similar to the main event in Halloween 2018. 100 tiers unlocked by using logs. The logs were obtained by players growing trees, or they could be purchased for 60 gems. This time, instead of salvaging items for toys, the players would salvage them for ornaments, to exchange them for tokens. It took 10 minutes for a tree to grow, unless the player used fertilizer, which was 50 gems to buy. This would skip the 10-minute timer wait, and it would actually go instantly. The Lumberyard Events Tier 100 was a Frostbird Godly pet. The box Godly was Gingerblade and Chroma Gingerblade. Chroma Gingerblade was more hyped than Chroma Boneblade itself. To make Ginger Luger, you would salvage Gingerblade and a Luger in order to make it. The game pass was Icewing, which was ancient for 2,500 Robux. The leaderboard items were Blue Sugar, Bronze Sugar, and Silver Sugar. And I forgot to mention, the game pass in Halloween 2018 was Batwing, which was for a long time developer exclusive for Nikilis only, which it got leaked, so Nikilis made it public. Murder Mystery 2 2019, introducing the new gen. Once the Christmas event was removed, it was the same normal boring MM2 for a few months. Late May in 2019, Nikilis added a huge update called Season 1. It introduced many remodeled features, such as the player list was collapsible, the emote section on the bottom of your screen, The victory screen, the survival XP was set to 900 XP, new GUI, 3 brand new maps such as Hospital 3, Hotel 2, and NS Office, 3 maps removed being Hospital 2, Lab 2, and Hotel 1. Season 1 added 21 pets, as we can't go over them all, but Nikilis added chroma pets to the game where you could unbox them through the common egg. Crafting introduced the random painted seer recipe. Although Flames was removed from crafting and transformed into a godly, the seer would emit light if graphics were high enough, and the gemstone godly was introduced. The common, uncommon, rare, and legendary boxes were all removed. All boxes would have a chroma version of the godly which is inside them. Boxes were 1,000 coins instead of 200. The coins were no longer purchasable by Robux. In order to spend Robux to buy coins, you would have to spend Robux to buy gems. For 100 gems, it would be 1 box. Halloween 2019, a painful event for me, but it had introduced a forgettable item pack called the Ghostly item pack, which we all forgot about. Ghostblade Godly Knife was introduced with it, the Ghosty Pet, and the Ethereal Effect. For 1,000 candies, you could unbox the Halloween 2019 box, which the Godly was Elderwood Revolver. The main event was 40 tiers long, but for 80,000 candies, you would get yourself an Elderwood Scythe and Elderwood Radio. The lobby was transformed into a spooky castle looking lobby. The leaderboard would give colored Elderwood Revolver variants. So that's about it for 2019 Halloween. Quite forgettable and my personal least favorite so far. Christmas 2019 introduced a new feature. Gifting for 1,000 tokens is 100 Robux. You could get yourself a gift where you could gift a random player and it would act as a box being gifted. They had a random chance to unlock a random item that would be in any box ever. For 100 gifts, you would get the hot new item Luger Cane, which is the Godly Luger and a candy cane combined. Which after that, there was no point in gifting unless you wanted to make the new gifting leaderboard. The new 2019 Christmas box Godly would be Minty, a peppermint looking gun. Santa's challenge would be 10 random items you would give Santa for a legendary Santa's Magic. The main event would have 30 tiers, and the final tier for 70,000 snow tokens. You would get the ancient log chopper knife. There was a new map called Workshop, and it was very cool. Santa's Workshop. There were 2 leaderboards, grinding and gifting. For grinding, you would get a recolored log chopper, and for gifts, you would get a recolored Minty. Murder Mystery 2 2020. Once Christmas was gone, there was a quick update introducing Part 2 of Season 1, adding the Bioblade purchasable Godly and Mystery Box 2, with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Godlies, Lightbringer, Darkbringer, and the 2 Chroma variants of them. This was a very small update. A few months later, Nikilis would bring out the Godly Prismatic, which was a rainbow Godly, which did not do good at all. Halloween 2020 had 2 parts. It introduced the portal, which led to Part 2. The main event had 30 tiers, and for 80,000 candies, you would get the ancient Hallow Scythe. The box Godly was Hallow Gun. The item pack gave you Vampire's Edge and Vampire Effect. Part 2, through the portal, would lead you to the Manor map, where there was a clown with a knife trying to kill the survivors. It was basically Piggy and MM2. There were challenges for rewards such as Hallow Radio, Hallow's Blaze, and other rewards like bats or slashed. Christmas 2020 Part 1 only introduced a Peppermint Godly. 2 weeks later, Part 2 came out, and it introduced a new map, Log Cabin, which was a small, memorable map. The Godly in the box was Ice Blaster, an icy gun which looked to be ice on a barrel of a stone gun. The main event had 20 tiers, and for 70,000 snow tokens, you could get an Icebreaker. Ancient, and Ice Player Radio. The gifting center would be 100 gifts for Jingle Gun, 2 game passes, Peppermint, and Cookie Blade, which Cookie Blade did not do well. The leaderboard grinding recolored was for Icebreaker, and the gifting one was Ice Blaster. Murder Mystery 2 2021. The downfall of Murder Mystery 2. Ending of 2020 Christmas, Nikilis pushed out a new godly called Heartblade. And then, around Easter, they released Eggblade, which the community hated Eggblade due to its dull looks. Around summer, Nerf and Roblox made a collaboration with MM2, and they made a Nerf gun for MM2. They called it the Shark Seeker, because they used the Shark Godly. It was orange and red resembling Shark. If you got the Nerf gun in real life and redeemed it, you would get the Shark Seeker in game. Its rarity was unique, and it was named after you. Don't ever call it a leaderboard item. Later, MM2 was shut down for 5 to 10 minutes due to testing. Halloween 2021 was very hyped. When it released, the community loved it for 5 minutes. Nothing was too special in it, and it was a letdown. They released the Manor map from part 2 of 2020 Halloween as a map you could play in. They made a farmhouse map and introduced a new feature called Evo. You would evolve a weapon, kinda like Pokemon. It would go from rare to legendary to godly to ancient. The ancient would be a double-sided scythe, but it was a letdown due to it being very small. The main event tier 30 was the Harvester Ancient gun for 80,000 candies, which looked very hot. The box contained the Candle Flame Godly, and the Candle Flame had a chroma variant, which people went crazy for about a month. The theme was black and green, which we all know is the hottest theme out there. That's about it for Halloween in 2021. Christmas 2021 was an even bigger letdown. The item pack included Ice Beam and Ice Flake. The box contained Swirly Gun Godly and the Chroma Swirly Gun Godly. A new map was added called the Train Station, and they re-added Log Cabin, and they also brought back a long workshop. The main event had 20 tiers, and for 80,000 snow tokens, you would get a Swirly Axe Ancient Knife. The gifting center was the same, except that for 100 gifts, you would get a knife instead of a gun. 100 gifts, you would get a Swirly Blade, which looked like a gingerbread house. The leaderboard items are going to be a recolored version of Swirly Gun and Swirly Axe. That's about it for 2021. A very sad and disappointing year we all can agree on. Murder Mystery 2 2022. So far, nothing has happened yet. Nerf and MM2 did another collab for a new Dartbringer, which you can now get in Murder Mystery 2 as a gun, the same way as Shark Seeker. Nothing else has happened yet besides the removal of Christmas 2021. Let's hope this next year will be good. So if you guys did enjoy this video, it took me a couple hours to write because I made a whole script for it. In the description, the script will be there if you want to read over it yourself. So this was the entire MM2 history, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you leave a like or share it to a friend, that'll be greatly appreciated. Goodbye.